Yeah, I think that's a really, really good point in terms of, I guess, what the word I would use? Parity is definitely a word. I would say opportunity, if you're going to boil it down to one word. Because if you look at the team, some teams here at the top, the Houston Rockets, a team that people are begging, hey, consolidate, trade guys, get a star. They're the second seed. The Cavs, hey, split up your guys. They're not working. Go get depth. Go get a wing. Well, they did both and they kept their guys. And look at them. The number one seed, best team in the East. And, I think that it speaks a lot. And of course, the Pistons, hopefully we get to talk about them here today, but then the Clippers, volatility, opportunity, parity. We obviously have the opportunity for teams to be competitive like this because of the CBA world that we're in. Obviously, a lot of complications with that. But I think it's cool. I think what one, getting back to something that has been talked about all season in terms of like non-basketball stuff, but how the game actually is, and us taking a bigger picture look at what the league is like. It's interesting that some people are looking back at the Warriors, looking back at the Cavs, looking back at the Heat, and thinking, maybe that was actually a better version of the NBA, having dynasties and watching dominant teams. But I can't disagree more. I've loved the way that the NBA has been. I've loved that. I mean, I'm much less of a big fan for NFL and baseball, but I feel like every time I tune in for the playoffs as a casual fan of those sports, there's always new faces, there's always new teams, and there's always, there's that team that's probably going to win, but it's not a definite. And I feel like we have that this season. We have a couple probable teams, but there's a lot of dark horses in the way that we didn't have before. And I still feel like that's the place where I like where the league is in, and maybe some casual fans who really only like tuning in for LeBron and tuning in for their Lukas, their Steph Currys, the Golden State Warriors. Like maybe we're breeding a new style of, basketball fandom where this is interesting. We like to see new teams. We like to see teams like the Rockets. Hey, you don't know who Amen Thompson is? Well, go check him out. We wouldn't have had that opportunity before with super teams and the way that went. So I think that as a whole is something to be interested in as more people are getting into the NBA.